All right, this is Brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honor to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth with their truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwath that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled Celebrity Influence Would Cause Many to Fall. Now, I came across this article a few days ago, and it's speaking about Jennifer Aniston, how she's pretty much unfriending a lot of her so-called friends because they're not with the whole taking of magical waters. All right. They want to, she's like, look, if you're not up for taking those magical waters, then, I don't want to be friends with you because you're pretty much putting the earth in danger. And she don't want anything to do with them. And pretty much, as we all know, these celebrities have great influence and power over the people. There's going to be a lot of people who's going to look at Jennifer Aniston as a so-called leader, because a lot of people look at these celebrities as leaders just for the simple fact that they have a lot of money. They have the fame. They have this certain status where it just seems like they just know what to do because they've reached so much success. But at the end of the day, we all know that they're puppets. They're nothing but puppets, man, and they're just being told what to do. And, people like Jennifer Aniston definitely going to have a lot of influence over a lot of people because she's been around since the early 90s, man. She's been around for damn near 30 years. She's been, had the hit show Friends, had all of the movies. She was an attractive Edomite woman and everything like that. A lot of people going to be looking at her like, yeah, man, she's telling the truth. Like, y'all over here tripping. Y'all need to hurry up and get the magical water so we can get this pandemic over with. But as we all know, she's just doing her job, man. She knows what's going on. And she already know that they're going to use her to keep pushing this agenda, because as we all know, there's something in those magical waters. So she's going to be used to destroy the masses pretty much, man. So let's read this article. It's pretty short. It says Jennifer Aniston hits back at criticism over her decision to cut out anti-watered friends. We have to care about more than just ourselves here. She recently revealed she had been cutting out friends from her life who refused to take the magical waters against the disease. Now, Jennifer Aniston is hitting back at backlash over her decision. Taking to her Instagram stories, the actress 52 addressed a commenter who was wondering why she was so concerned about being around her unwatered friends. But if she's watered, she's protected, correct? Why be worried about unwatered? Why be worried about unwatered around her? Shrugging emoji, wrote one commenter. Because if you have the variant, you are still able to give it to me. I may get slightly sick, but I will not be admitted to a hospital and or die. But I can give it to someone else who does not have the waters and whose health is compromised or has a previous existing condition. And therefore, I will put their lives at risk. That is why I worry. We have to care about more than just ourselves here, Jennifer said. The actress was obviously disheartened over the criticism she had received online over her revelation, first posting a photo of herself wearing a mask along with the message, "These comments disappointing" emoji. She also shared a funny cross-stitch of the message, "What doesn't kill you mutates and tries again." So at the end of the day, she's saying that even if you took the magical waters, you can still have a little bit of those symptoms, but you won't get sick or die. You see, said you could get slightly sick, but you won't have to go to the hospital or anything like that, or you won't die. But, just for the simple fact that those little bitty symptoms are in her, she can easily walk to somebody else who didn't take the jab, and then they can just get it full blown. But do you know what the weird thing is, though? The people who don't take it or who didn't take it, they're still around. They're still around, man. Okay? There's a lot of people who didn't take the magical waters and they're still living. But now it's getting to the point where they're pushing this thing to the point where it is like, look, the people who didn't take the magical waters are making this thing worse. You're the ones that's causing the spread of the disease, which is bullshit, man. Which is bullshit. Because like we said, like if they're the ones who's causing it, how come they're not sick? How come they're the ones that's not, in the hospitals? And as we all know, it's been all kind of articles that came out where the people who are fully magical watered up, they ended up still getting it. Showing you that this is more than just about the disease that's out here. This is a setup, man. Whatever is in those magical waters is going to activate soon, whether it's through death or whether it's through these people becoming crazy. Now it's getting to the point where it seemed like, man, these 5G towers might activate what's in those magical waters. We'll see. But at the end of the day, these celebrities who's telling you to go out and take this, man, they're doing nothing but causing confusion, and they're causing division. And that's all it's going to be, man. We already got people who's got all their weapons together and everything like that. And they ready to go to civil war, man, because they like, look, all right, go ahead and tell me that this is mandatory. Make me lose my job, but tell me I can't go to a grocery store like that. We gonna see what happens. A lot of police are about to get shot up. A lot of regular people are about to get shot up. And next thing you know, all it's gonna do is just lead to the next step, which is martial law, man, because it's gonna get so bad to the point where they're gonna be like, look, we need something stronger. That's why the troops are still here, man. The troops are still here. So we not over. This is not over with, man. This is going to continue to get worse, as we've been saying for the longest. This is Proverbs 28 and 21. It says, to have respect of persons is not good, for a piece of bread that man would transgress. And this is celebrities all day, man. We're not supposed to have respect of persons. Just for the simple fact that a celebrity might say you need to do this or do that doesn't mean you should be believing in them. We're not supposed to have respect of persons. Just because they're in a certain status doesn't mean that they're leaders. They are not leaders. And it says for a piece of bread that man would transgress. Celebrities have sold out for the least, man. They sold out for fake money. Fake money. They don't have gold and silver. A lot of them probably do, because they are rich. A lot of them do probably have like gold, silver, and precious stones and everything like that. But at the end of the day, they sold out pretty much for this dollar. They sold out for this fame that they're only going to be able to live for a season. Okay. And then now a lot of these celebrities are starting to understand this truth as well. A lot of these celebrities are starting to feel that their lives are about to be doomed, and they are about to be doomed. All right. They now out here trying to repent, and, speaking on the Negro, Latino, and the Native American celebrities, that is. You other nations out there, you Edomites, you Moabites, Ammonites, Canaanites, whatever the case may be, you go ahead, man. You can sell out all you want. You already a sellout spiritually. You wicked as hell anyway, so you go ahead and take as many chips as you want, do all the wickedness in the world. That's what you do anyway. That's what you were created to do anyway. But for you Negro, Latino, and Native American celebrities that's out here telling your people to go ahead and be a part of this agenda, hey man, you for a piece of bread, you sinned, man. You went off, and now you telling other people to go off. It's a lot of our people who sold out. They not even worth nothing, man. They not worth nothing. All right, you got the latest trend that's going around. Jay-Z, Kanye, and Rihanna, they're billionaires. Ooh. Yeah, they billionaires with fake ass money though. They're billionaires that's going off. And they're billionaires that's about to receive the wrath of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. That's what their future is. All of their living and all of this glory and fame that they have right now is about to come to an end, man. So at the end of the day, you're not supposed to have respect of persons. Now let's get Psalms 106 and 32. This is Psalms 106 and 32. And it says, they anger him also at the waters of strife, so that it went ill with Moses for their sakes, because they provoked his spirit, so that he spake unadvisedly with his lips. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them. Yeah, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they sacrificed to the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood. So at the end of the day, this is speaking about, when the Israelites were finally saved from Egypt, You know, the Israelites didn't have no patience. They didn't have no belief, no faith. As soon as they realized they were in the wilderness and they were in the place that they didn't want to be at, they instantly was like, you know, I want to go back to Egypt. I'm getting tired of this or whatever. They started talking against Moses, going against Moses. You know, they started doing the works of the heathen again, making their own gods and everything like that, right? And, you know, they started being wicked again. At the end of the day, the idols of these days are celebrities, man. Celebrities are definitely called idols. I mean, you literally have a show called American Idol. And, you know, the people on that show, they go in there and sing or whatever. And they finally, whoever the winner is, they get a contract. And now they become famous, make albums and make money. They are idols, man. Celebrities are idols. But it says in verse 36, it says, and they serve their idols, which were a snare unto them. And a lot of our people are serving these celebrities, you know, in wickedness, man. All right. And they're being a trapper to them, man. These celebrities are trapping a lot of our people. A lot of our people look at these celebrities. They be like, man, I want to be just like him. You know, especially back in the day. That's one of the main things that you always used to hear. I want to be like Mike, right? Because he was this great idol. He was this great person. He just knew how to play basketball at the greatest level. He had all the people behind him. You know, as soon as he stepped out of the car, there's millions of people flooding the blocks just to go get a picture of him and everything like that. They like, yeah, I want to be like him. Not knowing that he had to sacrifice his father in order to get to the status that he was at. Not knowing that he has to do a lot of unseemly things behind the scenes in order to keep the status that he was at. Not knowing that he actually got a lot of you jakes locked up too because he helped funded the prisons. Okay? So a lot of our people have served idols which were a snare unto them. You know, a lot of these celebrities are trapping you all within this society. And it says, and as it say right here, there's nothing new under the sun, man. You know, it says they sacrifice their sons or their daughters unto devils. And that's exactly what, you know, these celebrities do now. They sacrifice their sons and their daughters unto devils. They shed innocent blood to the idols of Canaan. And that's all it is, man. That is praying to Satan, you know, praying to the idols of Canaan, man. That's what these celebrities do. We all know the stories, man. You could just Google it. Google which celebrity sacrificed who. You know, just like Jennifer Hudson, she sacrificed her whole family in Chicago. You know, Kanye sacrificed his mother. Jay-Z, I believe his cousin and somebody else. You know, Eminem sacrificed Proof. You know, and the list that goes on and on, man. You know, they sacrifice their loved ones just so they can keep this status, man. And that way they can keep growing within this society and everything like that. And now, you know, these people, like I said, these people know that these celebrities do this, but they still like, I'll still be a part of this world anyway. They're being a snare to them, man. And like I said, a lot of these people are going to listen to these celebrities. They're going to be like, you know what? Look, they're telling the truth. This is a great person. What you talking about? They don't know what they talking about. You see how much money they have? They'll say some stupid shit like that. And then next thing you know, they'll go take the magical waters. And then later on in the future, that's going to be their demise, man. So it's a wrap for them, man. Let's get Isaiah 19:1. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. And it says, the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Yahushua is coming on the largest chariot of all time, and he's gonna get rid of this place. And it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. As we all know, America is spiritually Egypt, Sodom, Gomorrah, and Rome. Okay, and this is what's happening right now. Americans are going against Americans because of these magical waters that's out here. You got people who want to take it, and you got people who don't. And they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts. And that cruel Lord is speaking about Yahushua. The Most High is going to give Yahushua give the Egyptians, going to give America over to Yahushua. And Yahushua is going to be that cruel Lord that's going to put them in the worst position of all time, man. He's going to destroy this place, and he's going to rule over them in the kingdom of heaven. All right. All of these heathen nations are going to be under the Israelites. OK, so at the end of the day, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. There's going to be Americans versus Americans, man. Unmagical water people versus magical water people. Race riots are going to happen. People are not going to regard their princes nor their kings. They're going to go against their governments. This is what's coming, man, because a lot of people are starting to see the bullshit that's going on in this society, man. Let's get Sirach. Let's get Sirach 6 and 7. And it says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. See? And that's what Jennifer Aniston is, man. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. Right now, the days of trouble are coming upon this place. And she's supposed to be a so-called friend. And ironically, you know, she has a so-called friend. So anyway, you know, she's doing things for her own occasion. She's doing things so she can make sure that she stays in the position that she's in. She don't want the elites to come against her. You know, she loves living the way that she's living. And as you can see, she's not going to be there for her friends during this time of trouble. So you're not supposed to give her credit. Verse 9, it says, there is a friend who being turned to enmity and strife will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. She's not continuing in the day of your affliction, man. She's telling you go take the magical waters and you'll be okay. But a lot of people are starting to see that that's not the case, man. They're starting to see that these magical waters are dangerous. It's been articles that came out that said taking the magical waters is even more dangerous than actually having the disease. Okay, so at the end of the day, she's not a friend, man. She's not somebody you should be hanging around and believing. All right, let's get Luke 12 and 51 and we're gonna close it out. This is Luke chapter 12 verse 51, and it says, suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. See, this is the whole purpose of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and the only reason why he's caused a division is because this place have to go down, and this is how you're gonna see who's gonna be part of the elect or not, man. All right, you're gonna see who's gonna be the real ones. You're gonna see who's gonna be the fake ones, man. He's caused a division. This is gonna be one of the plagues and one of the curses that's gonna happen to this place, to the point where we're gonna need Yahushua to interfere to stop all of this madness. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. So at the end of the day, your own family are going to, people's own family are going to be against their own blood. They're going to be like, hold on, man, you still ain't taken yet? No, I can't chill with you, man. What you talking about? Man, we've been cool our whole lives. You really going to ruin this over this? And they're going to be like, yeah. They're going to be like, yeah, people, true spirits are going to come out within these last days, man. This is why we need to stay in the spirit as strong as we could possibly be, because this division is about to be full blown, man. We about to see a lot of people do some things that we never thought that these people were capable of, but we going to see it though, man. All right. So at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not all love, man. He got a balance, man. He's about to get ready to cause this division soon. And he's causing it now, man. We're seeing it. We're seeing everything build up slowly, man. And eventually, the balloon is just going to get ready to pop soon. And once that happens, it's a wrap, man. Things are going to start happening quick. And our faith are going to just have to rise all the way up 144%, man. We have to use that faith, man. We got to believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua so we can get up out of here and stay out the way. All right. So I hope this was edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, Call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquas that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.